But first, money intended for cancer research instead used for luxury trips, jet ski outings, concert tickets, and even dating site memberships. Today, the Federal Trade Commission filed a suit against 4 so-called sham charities who bilked donors out of $187 million.
The nonprofits told donors the money would be used for cancer research and to care for cancer patients, including children. Dave Delosier has been looking into this case, and he joins us now. And Dave, the scope of this is really troubling.
Yeah, it's enormous, Susan. You know, investigators believe consumers in all 50 states and the District of Columbia were taken advantage of in this case. 58 law enforcement agencies from every state worked together to put the pieces together. In the end, this is one of the largest actions taken to date against charity fraud. For 4 years, the Federal Trade Commission says fundraisers for the Cancer Fund of America, Cancer Support Services, the Breast Cancer Society, and the Children's Cancer Fund of America reached out to donors with stories like this.
You're helping these children with their hospital support, medical supplies, and medication, okay?
Those were outright lies.
Investigators with the FTC say donors were told their contributions would make a difference.
Prospective donors were told that their contributions would directly help cancer patients, including children with cancer and women suffering from breast cancer.
Instead, investigators say less than 3% of the $187 million in donations went to cancer treatment. The rest was used on cars, trips, sports tickets, and dating site memberships. 85% of the money donated went straight into the pockets of professional fundraisers.
Well, this one, it's got a higher creepy factor for me.
Kimberly Hazen is the regional director of the Better Business Bureau. From her experience, she worries that given the reluctancy of people to admit being victimized, $187 million taken from donors might not tell the whole story.
There's a lot of shame there. So when I hear a big number like that, I get really concerned because that number could even be bigger.
It makes people leery about giving to any organization.
When it comes to fundraising for breast cancer research, Susan G. Komen is second only in the country to the federal government. 80 cents of every dollar raised by them goes to finding a cure. They know how important finding that cure is and how much was lost because of the 4 sham charities.
When you hear a figure like 187 million, I think of the women that could be helping.
The question then is how to avoid being taken by a scheme like this, and the best advice is to do your research about the charity before giving them your money, and never let your emotions raised by a telemarketer get the better of you. And Eric and Susan, at the end of the day, there are a lot of great charities out there like Susan B. Komen that you can support, and your money will do a lot of good for them.
Very good advice. Thanks a lot, Dave.
You bet.